Hey guys, welcome to Pint and Pie, the public house. It's the location for Northwest Brewing in Tacoma, right next to, and I think in the same building as Odin. I don't know how that works. We haven't been there yet, but here we are.
Yep.
Drinking the Hoppy Bitch IPA.
This is a beer garden. Okay.
There's not many plants. It's kind of just rocks.
There's more than none, like in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. But I like it here. It's a nice vibe, especially in the nighttime when we got the lights on too. It's cool. I like this place.
And there's wood, not just a corrugated fence with solo cups stuck in saying beer garden.
Yeah. Not better.
No wonder that closed down.
I don't know why they went through all that effort for doing that for what, like a week or two, like 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was not a long time, I feel like.
Because now we're in the rainy and cold season anyway, so it's like, why'd you even do that?
It was a few weeks ago that they took it down.
Right.
We're still hating on Seven Seas. It's been a theme.
Picked up on that. Yeah.
So this beer is a little old.
Okay.
I'm trying to look up when it is. I want to say so I was first hearing about it in 2013. I see a post in 2013.
Wow. Okay.
So at least then.
Okay.
One of the more popular beers at Buffalo Wild Wings when I worked there years ago.
That makes sense.
Long before the COVIDs and everything else in my life, really. This was actually like one of the beers that I first learned what hoppy meant.
Because especially if you aren't a beer drinker, this is a hoppy boy.
So, a customer, because I was I don't know what I was. I can't even remember the title. I was something at Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know. I ran around and did things.
A runner.
No. Guest experience captain.
You're a runner.
Described sauces, did the whole hot wings thing. I don't know what it's called anymore.
Why can't my waiter do that?
I think they do now.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I think it was a cool idea, then it quickly went away.
Yeah.
I only did that for a few months, so.
Well, they're like, we're wasting a lot of money on this one person who just does this one thing.
But I had someone who was like, hey, I want the hoppiest beer you got. Okay. And I was like, I got you.
Yeah.
And then after I turned around, I was like, I have no idea what that means.
But I appreciate your enthusiasm.
You got to fake it till you make it.
Fair enough.
And then I was asking the bartender to describe, and they couldn't really describe.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sad as a bartender.
Yeah. And then I was looking at the menu, and I was like, I saw Hoppy Bitch, and I was like, that's probably pretty hoppy. And I was like, he'll have a Hoppy Bitch.
That's a winner right there. That is fantastic.
That's
good
my
beer.
experience with this beer.
Yeah, it's a good beer. I like this beer.
It's very Northwest style.
Totally. Yeah, it's very much West Coast, but you're right, specific to Northwest. It's a lot less citrusy than like California beers for sure.
I always describe them as wet. I don't know why. It just tastes like fall. Like part of the bitterness tastes like a little like wet leaves.
Fall is a wet month.
You know how what's the beer? The Daisy Cutter tastes like grass.
Oh yeah, very just like springy, summery kind of vibes.
This tastes like wet
leaves.
Pacific Northwest.
This is fall.
Yeah. So, but it's good.
Interesting. A while ago we described, and more specifically I did describe the ideal summer beer as Johnny Utah. Probably wouldn't necessarily agree with that now. It is a great beer, and it is great in the summer. I don't know if it encapsulates summer itself perfectly, though.
It's a little too dank for summer, I feel like.
Yeah, so I think we have this as a nice fall beer. Daisy Cutter is a good spring beer. I feel like we should season it up. We should get something going there.
Total Domination is my go-to winter beer. It's a little hearty.
It's nice.
Like
that. Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think of this beer? It's an old beer you've had many times, and how do you feel about it?
Rating scale, I'm gonna give it it's probably right in that B plus A minus range. Like I could go either way. I think there's some funk kind of like on the aftertaste that I don't love.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I think it does well for like the kind of Northwest IPA, the wetness and like little citrusy, piney notes in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I'd go. I mean, pretty much right in that range, but I'd go more B plus.
Okay.
I don't think I would quite push it into that A category for me. It is relatively like it has a really nice taste, and I love what's got going on. But it's relatively one dimensional.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a whole lot of complexity to it. Nothing is like shining out of this beer to me. But it is good. It's very much like if someone was like describe an IPA, this is a perfect beer for that in my opinion. So, yeah.
Probably not like a good like intro IPA. Like it is pretty hoppy.
No,
like
absolutely.
You know.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's not like an intro IPA. I just mean like
But,
the epitome of an IPA for me is like this beer. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, that's Pints episode. And again, we do these on Sunday morning, so you can come by and get the beer if it sounds interesting to you. And they have good food here as well. So
Yeah, they do.
check it out if you feel so inclined. Laters.
See ya.